Jon Jones and I have always had this, you know. I'm always looking at what Jon Jones could have been, you know. He could have been the LeBron of the sport. He could have been literally that big.
Being recognized as the GOAT is the most prestigious honor in all of sports. From Tom Brady to Michael Jordan, such a prestigious title is what millions of kids dream of obtaining every day. Jon Jones is the current UFC light heavyweight champion of the world and has a 26-1 record, with that one loss being a disqualification from a fight he was handily winning. He became the youngest champion in UFC history at age 23 and has the most title wins in UFC history with 14. Based on his resume and ability, UFC superstar Jon Jones should be undoubtedly regarded by all as the greatest mixed martial artist of all time. But due to his unremarkable choices outside of the octagon, many people completely disqualify him from the conversation and give that title to people like George St. Pierre or Khabib Nurmagomedov instead. The main reason why Jon Jones has been completely disqualified by many from the GOAT conversation is because of his PED usage. Following both of his fights against his bitter rival Daniel Cormier, he tested positive for trace amounts of performance-enhancing drugs in his system, leading to him being suspended and stripped of his title on both occasions. These positive tests have tainted his legacy, as many people are left questioning whether or not he's been using them his whole career, and if that's the actual reason for his dominance. Another reason why Jones's legacy is tainted in the eyes of many is because of his multiple run-ins with the law. The most heinous of Jon Jones's run-ins with the law was his hit-and-run conviction. On April 27, 2015, Albuquerque, New Mexico police stated that Jones was sought in connection with a hit-and-run early the previous morning. Jones was alleged to have run a red light and crashed his rental car in a collision involving two other vehicles. Jones allegedly fled the scene of the crash on foot, leaving an injured pregnant woman behind in another vehicle. The incident was witnessed by an off-duty police officer who identified the suspect as an African-American man wearing a white shirt and dark pants, which he believed was Jones. According to witnesses, the man described of Jones then returned to the scene to grab cash from the vehicle before fleeing again. Paperwork found in the rental car was under the name of Jonathan Jones. Inside the silver Buick SUV, law enforcement found a pipe with marijuana inside of it. Though initially wanted for questioning that could have resulted in a simple misdemeanor, Jones's charges were elevated to a felony on April 27th for injuring a person and purposely leaving the scene of an accident. On September 29, 2015, he pleaded guilty to leaving the scene of an accident and was subsequently sentenced to up to 18 months of supervised probation. Also, on July 21st, 2019, it was reported that Jones had been charged with battery for an alleged incident in April 2019 involving a cocktail waitress at a strip club in Albuquerque. The waitress claimed that Jones slapped her, put her in a chokehold, and kissed her on the neck and touched her after she had asked him to stop. Additionally, Jones was arrested in the early morning of March 26, 2020 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. According to police reports, an Albuquerque PD officer heard what sounded to be a gunshot and, upon further investigation, observed a black Jeep with Jones in the driver's seat. After noticing signs of intoxication, the responding officer administered a field sobriety test, which Jones failed. Jones was also given a breathalyzer test and registered a BAC more than twice the legal limit. Police then searched Jones' vehicle while arresting him for DWI and found a partially empty bottle of Recuerdo mezcal, as well as a black handgun underneath the driver's seat. Jones was arrested on the scene and taken to the Bernalillo County Jail, where he posted bond. Many people feel that someone with Jones's history outside of the octagon doesn't deserve to be acclaimed as the greatest of all time, since they may be a negative influence to the sport. In my personal opinion, Jon Jones is without a doubt the greatest MMA fighter of all time, despite the positive tests and the cocaine addiction and the run-ins with the law. I believe that the PEDs didn't give him much of an advantage, as they found such a small amount in his system consistent with the tainted supplement, and I think you should be able to separate the person inside the octagon from the person outside. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.